Well, good Saturday morning, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Well, I just wanted to share something that I've been going on a part of my journey, and I know I've shared it before, but now I want to share with you kind of exciting news about it. So, I was diagnosed in June of 2018 with type 2 diabetes. I was over 300 pounds. I was definitely not eating what I needed to eat. I was pretty sedentary. I was not feeling good any of the time. And I would get some housework done, but I could go for 10 minutes and then I'd have to lay down. And I was feeling quite miserable. So when I finally went to the doctor after 10 years of not going to the doctor, because the last one said, oh, you need to lose weight. And, I was just like, whatever. That's all you care about is me losing weight. Well, it is a big, important part of me getting healthy. I know some people don't struggle with weight and some people do. And some people don't struggle with weight and have diabetes. And there's two types. The type I have is type 2, where there is a potential to reverse it. If your body will do it and you put in the work, it can eventually reverse it. Now, there is the other one, type 1, that a lot of people, find out as kids. My honey Jason, his brother has type 1, so he also has to watch what he eats and everything. But, it's a little bit different. It's one of those things he'll have the rest of his life. So when I found out I had type 2, it's in family history. And I was like, I want to be the one to show, hey, it can be reversed. And so the first year I was like, oh, gung-ho, let's see what we do. And I did drop my A1C numbers. It was good. I started at 7.3 A1C, y'all. The normal range is supposed to be between 4 and 6. So yeah, I was definitely diabetic. So at first I was like just devastated, and it was just like, man, I can't believe I did this to myself. Because with type 2, a lot of it is just your poor diet and not staying active, even if you have a disability. I know, like with Red, she's in a wheelchair. Red from Kiss My Grass Acres. But she still, that little lady still stays pretty active, I tell you. So, she, just things like that. No matter what you're going through, you can still work towards a healthy life. And so that's why I started the Staying Motivated videos, because I needed your help staying motivated, and kind of being accountable on that has helped me a ton. It's like, do I really want to put this picture up on my daily vlog for the day? And so it helps me kind of make my decisions. Not to say that I don't put some bad stuff up there, but it's my life and my journey. And it's going to go however slow it's going to go, and it's going to go however fast it's going to go. But my goal is to eventually reverse my type 2 diabetes without medication, not having to be on medication. And let's see. And then, get down to a healthy weight and keep this for the rest of my life, to have this lifestyle for the rest of my life. Because if I do it fast and be like, oh, I can lose 20 pounds in a month, well, I'm not going to be able to keep that off, y'all. I have fluctuated so much. I've gotten my lowest down to 284 this morning. I was at 286, and it'll drop again tomorrow. Just with the way I'm eating, how much water I'm drinking, just things like that. Your body fluctuates all the time, and you want to fluctuate it towards your goal. And so that's what I work on. But anyway, so getting back to type 2 diabetes. So that first year, it was very devastating. I was like, how did I get my body to this? But I knew how I got my body to that. I had eaten plenty of sweet stuff, and I had eaten plenty of fatty stuff, and plenty of carbs, and plenty of this, and plenty of that my body really didn't need. It was just one of those things with me. I developed over the years since I was a kid, whenever I got stressed, and I was under a huge amount of stress whenever I really gained my most weight, was eating. That was my stress reliever, is eating. And so whenever you've done that for most all your life, it just is like, it's really hard to break the habit. So that's why I'm slowly but surely, getting there. And, some days are great and some days are good and some days are just downright bad. So it's just the way it goes in life. But anyway, so I was definitely type 2 with a 7.3. And so then in a year, y'all, with being on medication for diabetes, I was at 1,000 milligrams a month until I hit September. So from June to September, I was on 1,000 milligrams a month. Then in September, it was like, oh, okay, my body was struggling with with getting sick, even when I had eaten good, and then right after I took my morning medicine. So I called the doctor's office, let her know my glucose numbers in the morning, which was in the 90s, which that's a very normal range. For a diabetic, they want you between 100 and 130 for your fasting glucose level. And so mine was in the 90s, and I was getting sick because the medicine was just too much. So she cut that in half, so down to 500 milligrams a day. So I took 250 in the morning and 250 in the evening. And so did that. And then it's been another year. So June came and my labs came back in June and I was at 6.0. So in a year, I dropped my A1C 1.3 points. And that was hard work, y'all. Not to say I didn't indulge or, this or that, or stayed on track every single day and every single week. But overall, I was working towards what I wanted, which was to reverse this. So I went in September and I was down to 5.9 again. So I'm like, yay, it is definitely, I'm still on medication, 500 milligrams a day. So 250 in the morning, 250 in the evening, but it's coming down. And so this week, I was like, I was eating good, I was exercising, and one thing about it, remember how I said I was having troubles even just doing 10 minutes at a time with house cleaning? Y'all, I can go for 2 hours of house cleaning. I can go garden for 30 minutes to an hour. I can go walking with my mom, for 4 hours. It's just not to say my body doesn't hurt after, but I have all that energy now. And I'm so thankful that I do. And again, it's hard work, but it is so worth it whenever you do stay with it. And if you have a bad day, like I've had many bad days, but I keep going. I don't just lay in bed, order fast food and chocolate for a week on end and do nothing. I may do that for a day, but the next day I get going again. So anyway, so that's kind of been how my journey's been. So let's get back to the diabetes part. So was it Thursday? I think Thursday I hit 106 on my glucose in the morning. Oh no, that was Wednesday. Sorry, y'all. Thursday I hit 98 on my glucose in the morning. Yesterday I hit 96 on my glucose in the morning. Today, y'all, after I had fried catfish, some fries, some tartar sauce, some ketchup, a pint of Blue Bell ice cream, my glucose level this morning, y'all, was 103. So my body is ready to drop that medication again. Like yesterday, when I said I was struggling with my stomach, that's what it was from, was just my body's getting ready to drop the dosage again. So if these numbers keep staying in like 103, 10 something, or 90 something, and I'm still struggling in the morning with feeling sick after taking my medicine, then I'm calling my doctor. So I'm going to give it all the way until this next week, probably into Thursday or Wednesday, because it'll have been a week, to stay like this. So I may be dropping down. Remember, I started with 1,000 milligrams a day. I went down last September, a year ago, to 500. And so I may be going to 250 milligrams a day very soon. So I just want to share that with y'all. Anyone that's struggling with diabetes, with just trying to reach a health goal, trying to be feel better in your life with your health, keep going. I know it's hard. Trust me, it's very hard. But if you keep going, if you get up every day and you say, hey, I'm going to do better than yesterday, then you'll get there. I promise you will. I hope y'all have a great day. And I just wanted to give y'all some encouragement today. And I will catch y'all tonight with the numbers. Y'all have a great day.